Hey everybody, welcome back to Rugby Wrap-Up. Matt McCarthy here in the Windy City at Soldier Field. That's right, we're in Chicago on the pitch after an electrifying match. A moment in rugby history that will never be forgotten. Ireland, after 111 years, finally beat the New Zealand All Blacks. And I have the pleasure of being here with the fullback for Ireland, the victorious Irish, Mr. Rob Kearney. Rob Kearney, biggest victory in Ireland's history?
Yeah, it's got to be up there. We've been waiting a long time to do that, and not just for this team, but for every Irish team that has gone before us that has been beaten by the All Blacks. It's a very difficult feat, but this will go down in a long living history for Irish rugby.
So, you've been around for a while. You played with O'Driscoll, O'Connell. What do you have to say to those boys?
Yeah, this is for them too. They've put a huge amount of effort into building the Irish rugby team that is today. The culture, our values, everything we live by, and this victory is as much for them and every other Irish player as well.
Thank you, Mr. Rob Kearney. And as the party rages on inside and outside of the stadium, we have Mr. CJ Stander, the number 6 blindside flanker for Ireland. CJ, what can you possibly say about today?
I think the boys just came out today and performed. I don't think everyone backed us. I think the whole of Ireland backed us, and that's about it. We came out today and we tried to make them proud, and that's what we did. I'm very proud of all of the team, all of the boys, everyone from the bench that just stepped up. Management, unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Well, you've had a great run so far with the Irish national team, but did you know that there's a statistic that something like the All Blacks score 28 points on an average in the last 20 minutes of a match?
Yeah. Look, we knew that, and I think we let ourselves down there the first 10 of that 20. But I think we got together and said, boys, we have to step up now and finish this game out, and boys did it. And I think that's unbelievable courage and unbelievable pride to have in the jersey.
What was the defining moment in the match for you?
I think that last try from Robbie Henshaw, I think it's just they attacked, they scored 2 tries, and we got back, and Robbie scored that try, and I just think the way we handled ourselves, we just said, boys, we have to calm down and we have to win this match. We have it now, we just have to finish it.
Cubs win in Chicago, and Ireland beats the All Blacks. Great week.
What more do you want?
Thanks, mate. Thanks to CJ, now we have Mr. Dan Payne, the CEO of USA Rugby, a horse, Dan Payne. Dan, the biggest, best match on American soil to date. What do you think?
Oh, I think it was obviously an amazing event. It was an amazing week, culminated with the Cubs win, Ireland wins. It's an amazing week for Chicago. It's an amazing week for rugby in America. I have to thank New Zealand. I have to thank Ireland, all the American fans, everybody that made this week and this amazing event happen. But the culmination was what we just saw. That was absolutely epic.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. Who were you rooting for?
Rugby in America.
No, you're not getting away with that. Come on.
I'm not going to say I was rooting for one another. I was rooting for a great game, 2 sold-out stadiums, 2 nights in a row, and we just made so many new fans because of what they saw here today. I actually think we will never, ever get Ireland to turn away any match we invite them to come compete at in Soldier Field for the rest of time.
What was the coolest part of today for you?
Well, I think obviously so many people probably came into the game thinking that Ireland was such a big underdog, but at the end it's all the fans, even the Kiwis, such an appreciation for great competition. They've had an amazing run, but at the same time they saw a great entertaining event. It was just a win-win for the fans and the players and everybody.
What's next for USA Rugby in terms of these kinds of matches?
There's a couple in the hopper that I think because of this environment and the way that we were just able to put this on, thanks to some of the partners that helped produce this, we'll have a much better chance of pulling off going forward.
Dan Payne, thank you very much. I know that you've got some things to do right now here in Chicago, so we'll let you go. Thanks, Dan.
Cheers. Thank you, guys.
Coach Matt McCarthy of RugbyWrapUp.com. You are a Kiwi, and you just guided Ireland over New Zealand. Will you have to wear nose and glasses in airports in New Zealand, and are you going to run for office in Ireland?
I think it's I have a lot less influence than people think, and once the game kicked off, I was an interested spectator, so I'm sure I'll be forgiven by the people in New Zealand because they know that it's the men who rock up out there and roll their sleeves up and get on with the job, and I really thought that the players did themselves proud. Did to be fair, they did Axel proud and his family, and did their country proud today. And I think the supporters did pretty well as well. They certainly, the longer the game went, the more they got behind the team. It was fantastic.
Sláinte, Coach.
You didn't miss anything if you weren't here, folks.
Nope, not at all.
I'm Ryan Gainty of Next Level Rugby, and you're watching Rugby Wrap Up.